This is Kenya News Update today. Imagine waking up to a city that's literally drowning. Right now, Nairobi is under siege from the sky. The Kenya Meteorological Department has just issued a critical warning. Moderate to heavy rainfall is set to continue for the next 24 hours, but here's the twist. The ground can't take any more. The soils are already saturated. This isn't just rain. This is a ticking time bomb for flash floods. And for thousands of residents, this warning could mean the difference between safety and disaster. Meet the people of Kibra, Dago-Reti, and Mbakasi. These are some of the hardest hit areas. The forecast predicts isolated intense rainfall of up to 100 millimeters in these neighborhoods. That's like a month's worth of rain in a single day. And here's what nobody's talking about. The highest flood risk is in low-lying urban areas where drainage systems are already overwhelmed. This is a crisis in slow motion. But the danger isn't confined to Nairobi. The neighboring counties are bracing for impact too. In Kajiado County, forecasters predict scattered to widespread heavy rainfall. Some areas could see accumulations between 40 and 100 millimeters. The most affected regions are Kajiado North, West, and Central. And here's the part that will blow your mind. Flash flooding and runoff risks are particularly elevated in areas bordering Nairobi. It's a domino effect. One county's overflow becomes another's nightmare. Meanwhile, parts of Kiambu County are on high alert. Gatundu North and South, the Ka-town, Juja, and Ruiru could receive 40 to over 80 millimeters of rain. Authorities have issued a chilling warning. This heavy rainfall may trigger mudslides or landslides in steep or hilly terrain. Imagine the earth giving way beneath your home. That's the reality for residents in Limuru and Kikuyu. The escalation continues in Machakos County. Rainfall amounts of 50 to more than 80 millimeters are expected in Masinga, Mavoko, and Machakos town. The weather department warns that flash flooding could occur in river catchment areas and low-lying zones. This is a multi-county emergency. The agency has highlighted several immediate and terrifying risks. Flash and urban flooding in low-lying areas. Slippery roads that could cause horrific accidents. Reduced visibility turning highways into death traps. And rising river levels that could lead to catastrophic landslides in hilly regions. The stakes have never been higher. Residents have been urged to take drastic precautionary measures. The department advised motorists and pedestrians to avoid flooded roads at all costs. Water levels can rise in seconds and become deadly. It also cautioned people to stay away from steep slopes during heavy rainfall, where landslides are more likely to occur. Additionally, households were told to boil or treat drinking water to prevent cholera and other waterborne diseases. The advice is simple: remain indoors during thunderstorms. But for many, that's not an option. And here's the shocking development that makes this all worse. Residents in several parts of Nairobi are already experiencing water supply disruptions. Heavy rains and flooding have damaged critical supply lines across the city, so you have too much water causing no water. The irony is devastating. The Kenya Met warning is clear. This is a 24-hour window of extreme danger. The question isn't if there will be flooding. The question is how severe it will be and how many lives it will disrupt. Some say this is just another rainy season. Others say it's a climate warning we can no longer ignore. But one thing is certain, for the people of Nairobi and its neighboring counties, the next day will be a test of resilience. Do you think Kenya's urban infrastructure is prepared for this new era of extreme weather? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more critical alerts.